I really did all of those things.
Aye, that you did.
I know it was 51 years ago. But if you're here now, does that mean she forgave me? How?
Fret not, Simon. You'll understand in due time. I've got to finish telling you the story. Lass, can you hear me? Lass, are you out there? Call out to me. Keep on swimming. Follow my voice. Whatever you do, don't go under. Come on, lass. Grab onto the oar. Alright. Now stay there. I'm going to pull you straight up. You're going to have to trust me. If you fret, you'll tip the boat. On the count of 3, just let go of the oar and hold on to my arms. 1, 2, 3. Breathe, lass. I've got you. Look at me. Your eyes. What have they done to you, lass? Hang on tight to me. I'll row you back. As long as those pirates think you're dead, you should be safe. Hold fast. These tides are strong, but I can push through them. Whatever you do, don't let go. I've only got to get this out of the stern. That wave up there's looking strong. Hang on tight, lass. Lass. Hang on! Lass! Lass! Lass, are you awake? I didn't know if I can stand. It took all of my strength to bring you here. I followed the song. Did you hear it too? I feel so cold. Am I still bleeding where that pirate bastard shot me? I cannot hardly feel it anymore. I'm tired, lass. Let me rest.
Ahoy. You can't see me, can you? But you can hear me, right? Come closer. I want to ask you something. Oh, of course. I wouldn't come into the water either if I were in your position. It is wise not to trust a siren, but you can trust me. I led him here when you were drowning. Didn't he tell you he followed a song? If I wanted to lure you to your death, I would have simply let him swim blindly until you both drowned. So, please, trust me. I can come to you. Had you eyes, I'd tell you to look away. The process of my transformation is unsettling to people who've never seen it before. I recognize that pendant. I've been looking for it for a very long time. Right. Him. We can save him, but I need your trust. There's somewhere safe we can take him. Grab his legs. I'll grab his shoulders. Follow my voice. He's a sturdy one, isn't he? Oh, I know. He'd have to be strong to do what he did. Especially with that bullet wound in his shoulder. But to do what he did... There's only one thing in this world that can drive a man to go that far, and it's not gold or glory. This way. I have a cave with some shelter, food, healing herbs, and a few supplies I've gathered out of flotsam and jetsam that I found in the sea. Lay him down here. Give me 1 moment. I'd like to clothe myself. Normally I'm modest about being seen, but you are blind and he is unconscious. For now, at least. Take these blankets and warm him with them. I'll start a fire. Let him rest. He needs warmth before we can do anything else. Take this salve and put it on his wounds when he awakens. It'll help him heal. There's food and water in here, too. You have something of mine. Don't worry, I don't want to take it from you. It has chosen you. You're the only one who can use it. You don't understand why, yet, and I don't expect you to trust me so quickly, but I'll need it back one day. Be careful using it. There's a certain madness that comes with using power meant for the gods. Now that it's chosen you, you also have the ability to destroy it. If you ever come to control its power, use it with great caution. There are so many things that can go wrong. Oh, so you've seen one of the other stones. It couldn't be the blood of Neptune. I have that one now, so that must mean you met Simon? That's troubling to hear, so I shouldn't be surprised by the life he's chosen. I once knew him. He was dear to me. But there was a bitterness in his heart against all of the world. I thought he would change one day. I suppose I was right, though his change was for the worse. I feel I should apologize. I made him what he is, in a sense. There's a softness in my heart for castaway sailors. I know, very unbecoming of a siren. You know, there's another castaway on this island. I was planning on eating him when I found him, but his stories were so amusing I couldn't help but keep him around. He's an interesting one. Call it my weakness. You'll meet the other one in due time. I have to go now. There are supplies to gather and much to be done. When you and your sailor are ready, come find me. There is a pool of water at the end of this cave with an underwater passage. You should be able to swim under it in one breath. I have the rest of what you'll need there when you're finally ready to leave this island. Oh, before I go, what were your names? All right. And That's Fletcher. My name is difficult to pronounce with the human tongue, but it sounds a lot like Lily. You may call me that if you wish. Stay here as long as you need.
Lass, did you bring me here? Does that mean the voice was real? I thought I had gone mad. Lass, what did those pirates do to you? Your eyes. Nay, I dinna regret what I did. I knew I didn't stand a chance against Simon and his whole crew, but somehow I knew I could rescue you. I didn't know how. Call it fate, or call it madness. Either way, I was right. Fret not about me, lass. I should be the one taking care of you, after all they've done to you. Lass, what are you doing? Alright, I'll take my shirt off. Alright. That's where they shot me. I got as far as digging the bullet and piece of cloth stuck in me before I went after you. Carmichael thought me mad when I went off in that rowboat. He must think me dead now. What's that you're putting on me? It feels warm. Nay. Do what you have to. I can endure a wee bit of pain. What after all we've been through already? And lass, save some of that salve. You'll need it too. Here, let me put it on your eyes. This may sting a wee bit, but it'll do you good. What happened on that ship? Why did they take your eyes? So, Simon was after that necklace. I knew it was special, but I didn't think it would get us into this much trouble. You must be regretting never finding that bloody rock. Nay, I haven't any trouble at all believing that the stories about Simon are true. Strange things exist in the drift. I just heard a siren sing, if you could believe that. What'll we do now? Gaia's Mercy is still at war with the fleet of blind Simon. I want to help them, but I haven't a clue how we'll ever find them again. I didn't even know where we are now. I've never heard tell of this island before. Aye, right you are. The Siren must have the answers. And you say that she knew Simon. We'll try to find our answers later. For now, I think we ought to take care of ourselves. Did that Siren leave us any food and water? Alright. I think I have the strength to stand up now. I'll look for that food and water. You lie down, lass. You've done enough. Alright. I can stand. Well, it must be in one of these barrels. I'll just have to look around. I'll see if I can find us some food and water. That Siren seemed like she was terribly, lass, do you can hear that too? That voice. That sounds terribly familiar to me. Are you telling me that the Siren said there was another castaway on this island? I didn't see a thing, except for ruined ships. Who could possibly be alive here? Nay, that could not be him. How could it possibly be that pirate? If that turns out to be that pirate bastard, I didn't know what we're going to do. I'm still exhausted. You're blind. Hold your ground, lass.
Ahoy, Lily. I got the firewords you said you needed. Should I put it down here?
Claw.
Timberman.
So, you do remember me then, do you?
Of course I remember. The rotten Scottish bastard who took me last good hand.
Well, did Simon send you to follow me? Did you come for a fight? Because I'll gladly give it to you.
I have no business with blind Simon. He disposed of me after you ran me crew off.
I'll not trust a word to come out of the mouth of a pirate. Will you have at me or not?
Of course not. What sort of gentleman pirate would I be, were I to trade blows with a bleeding and half-starved man who's barely standing? And a blind woman, too. Ha! I have a code of honour. You'll be getting nothing from me but pity.
I'll have none of your pity. What with you having two hooks for hands, I should be the one pitying you.
Oh? You think you can talk to me like that? You back-biting, garmless, addle-pat, jockey, bob-tailed, blunderbuss tosser!
Oh, I've had enough of your blabbering, you bootlicking Englishman. You stump-handed dauber. You festering sir on blind Simon's arse. You rotten scallywag, you bloody... Claw, if I could stand, I'd kick your head in.
Are you ready to talk, Timberman?
I suppose I haven't got much of a choice in the matter anymore.
Like I said, I haven't got a thing to do with blind Simon any longer. When you and your crew of Timberman disgraced me, I came to him for help. He didn't want to help me sing Gaia's Mercy in retribution. When I told him the story, all he wanted to do was talk about the gem around the lass's neck.
And then what happened?
I insisted we take retribution. He became furious with me and asked me if I remembered who was in charge. He said I ought to walk the plank for me insolence. I know what that madman does to people before he throws them over. So I ran and jumped overboard myself, before he could take my eyes. It seems your lass spent some time aboard Persephone's bleeding heart, by the looks of her.
Did you hear the song too?
Aye, that I did.
How long have you been on this island for?
A fortnight and 2 days. I spent half of those days dreaming of throwing Simon overboard, and the other half dreaming of clawing your eyes out.
Is that all you've done?
Nay, I've been working tirelessly, difficult as it is, without my hands. I've been repairing a derelict ship that the Siren lured here. I'm hoping to get off this island within a month.
And where are you planning on sailing it?
Headlong into the bow of Persephone's bleeding heart. I'll be taking my revenge on him, no matter the cost.
Well then, Claw, in that case, do you think you could use an extra pair of hands?